What woman inspires you the most?
Oh God, probably my mum. She's just amazing. My mum and my granny.
I think all of the women in Data Intellect do inspire me because they all offer something different. They're all hard-working women who I do actually look up to.
That's lovely.
My wife.
Lovely.
My granny, because she always looked after me and she's always a very strong woman.
It's been put on the spot a bit here. Let's go for my wife. That's the safe answer.
That's a safe answer.
And probably also the true one.
Oh, perfect. Thanks.
Probably, I know it's cliche, but probably my mum, I would say. She worked sort of the whole way through our childhood, did uni in the evenings. Like after we went to bed, I hadn't a clue that she was doing uni at the time. And she didn't have it easy growing up, but sort of despite that, got her education, has been able to work, but has also been a really good mum alongside that. So yeah, probably my mum.
Thank you.
Probably my mother.
Oh, that's lovely.
God, there's so many. I feel like probably my mum, which I feel like is a real cop-out answer for this kind of thing, but like she really does, and I feel like I know her the best of all the inspirational women in my life, so I know what she does and all her hardships and stuff, and she's just a cool lady. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
Well, it's got to be my daughter.
Oh.
That's it.
Yeah. Perfect.
It would have to be my mum because she's always been there for me and she's actually one of my best friends.
Oh, that's a tough question. Madonna. No, sorry. Instinct says Madonna. Say, as it's International Women's Day and almost Mother's Day, I'll say my mum has probably inspires me the most out of women that I've met, because she's very level-headed. She worked very hard. She gave us a good sense of what's right and wrong, and instilled good values, in my sister and I, and still continues to be a bit of a powerhouse even now. So I can still rely on her to give me the right decision whenever I'm kind of making my mind up about stuff or whatever. So I'll say my mother.
Perfect.
My daughter.
Oh, that's lovely.
So there's a lady who I met early in my career called Petra Frenzel. She's a German lady. She used to be a managing director of a software company, and she inspired me and encouraged me on my journey early into kind of management, leadership, looking after people, software industry. I'm still friends with her today, and I worked for her for probably about 4.5 years, and she taught me a just different perspective, basically because she was different culture, different lens, and all of that I've truly valued over the years.
I think as a mother, I think young mothers really inspire me, especially those who can deal with children, go through with their education, get their degree and make it into the workforce.
Perfect. What does International Women's Day mean to you?
I think it's a day for all the amazing women, especially in Data Intellect, to be recognised for everything they do and everything they bring.
Bringing awareness to how important women are in our society and businesses.
So in Lithuania, actually, International Women's Day is a big thing. Every man will get the flowers and all. So that day means to me I can be treated like princess and don't do dinner and anything and just have time for myself.
Yeah.
For me, it's a chance to celebrate women and appreciate everything that has been done in the past to get to where we are today.
As a woman, it's great to be in the office today. We have such a community feel here, women supporting women, and it's just great to kind of have a day to recognise and celebrate everything that we as women in STEM can achieve.
International Women's Day means to me encouraging women to be inspired and speak up and speak freely and make sure that they feel comfortable to be able to voice their opinions, because we need unique perspectives and we want to make sure that women are getting that opportunity to be able to voice their opinions and their perspectives and their experiences to make sure that we can make changes going forward to ensure women are feeling more supported in the workplace and able to thrive in the workplace.
Hear, hear. What is your favourite thing about being a woman in STEM?
I love this microphone.
Bringing a wee bit of that energy into like a traditional sector and seeing it change.
Perfect. Thank you. What is it like being a woman in STEM?
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's been good so far. I've not had too many challenges. Personally, my school was very forward for it and very encouraging of it, and our company is really good for it. I think there's a lot of women in this company, and we all are in today celebrating each other.
Jem, what does International Women's Day mean to you?
International Women's Day is something that I think champions the success of women. And I think the more that we shout loud and shout proud about achievements of women, like if it's your own achievements, if it's the achievements of other women, I think it's absolutely vital that we shout loud and shout proud, because who else is going to champion our successes? We live in a world where I don't want to sound like it's all very pro-feminist, but we live in a world where it's assumed that men are still better, and I think it's a good message to have a day where we really do highlight some of the exceptional things that women around the world are achieving day in, day out without someone cheering about it. We need to have that day that says, let's go, let's take our place in the world in equality.
Come on, one. It can be Beyonce.
Rebecca inspires me. Rebecca's pointing at me.
What woman inspires you the most?
Myself.
Great. There we go. Sophie, what does being a woman in STEM mean to you?
That's not a question.
Is it a change?
No, it's not.
What woman inspires you the most?
You need to say your wife.
I know, but give me a few minutes to think about it.